Opportunity and responsibility.
20 years ago, he was tomorrow's man. Labour leader, future Prime Minister, a huge opinion poll lead and about to embark on 10 years in office. That was 1997. In 2017, Tony Blair, ex-Labour leader, ex-Prime Minister, returned to the political front line to wage battle with Brexit, and bold enough to say things few others would dare. Last year, he said people did not know what they were voting for.
I want to be explicit. Yes, the British people voted to leave Europe, and I agree the will of the people should prevail. But the people voted without knowledge of the terms of Brexit. As these terms become clear, it is their right to change their mind.
And if people thought that voting Brexit would help the NHS or cut immigration, Mr Blair had another blunt message. It won't.
It is highly unlikely, frankly, that they're taking the jobs of British-born people in other parts of the country.
And who is to blame for holding the Brexit cheerleaders to account? Mr Blair blamed the anti-European press as well as the man who now leads Labour.
The second challenge is the absence of an opposition which looks, on the polling, capable of beating the government. The debilitation of the Labour Party is the facilitator of Brexit. I hate to say that, but it's true.
In conclusion, he said, the will of the people can be altered.
Prime Minister, will you take the advice of Tony Blair?
Theresa May refused to be drawn on the speech of one of her predecessors. She welcomed the French Prime Minister to Downing Street earlier, but she let her Foreign Secretary do all the talking.
I respectfully say to Tony Blair, those who call on the British people to rise up against Brexit, I urge the British people to rise up and turn off the TV next time Blair comes on with his condescending campaign.
In the Sedgefield constituency, Mr Blair used to represent 58% of voters chose Leave last year, and today the voters of County Durham didn't much appreciate being ticked off by their former MP.
I think he's a fool, he's an idiot, he should accept what the public is saying.
We voted Leave, and that's how it should be. I wish they'd just give up, all of them.
I voted for Brexit, and I don't take any notice now of what Tony Blair says.
Although look hard enough, and some do agree with Mr Blair, to a point.
I don't think there was enough thought had gone into what would happen when we came out.
But most of all today, pro-Brexit politicians could barely hide their contempt.
I really don't think it's a good idea for Mr Blair and his elite friends to go around lecturing, bullying and cajoling the British people until they come up with the right decision.
This is a free country, so I've got a right to speak and you've got the freedom to listen or not. Right? You don't want to listen to me, don't listen to me.
Tony Blair admitted today he is expecting a volley of abuse, and on that he is probably not wrong.